Hi. Well, it's changed. It's probably now going to be called the DC Fan Unites. So what I want you to do first of all is stop this YouTube video, read the description down below first, and then play it. Okay, so stop it just now and read what's down below. Right, so you read it. How angry does that make you feel? I am so peeved off the handling of from everybody involved with Warner Brothers, not just the guy at the top, but all the meddling and the rush that's went on. You know, they brought Zack Snyder in, and they had probably no idea how to do Superman. Christopher Nolan, you know, was approached, and then you get Zack Snyder involved because Superman wasn't his thing. Zack Snyder came on and he done the Man of Steel thing, so then Warner Brothers then says, can you do another one? Could you do a sequel to it? And they started losing faith in the film because they cut it, you know, and they might have got a different reaction if they didn't get themselves involved with BVS, and because the Ultimate Cut came out and it was a different thing. So from day one, from the start of Batman v Superman, it was bad, really, really bad. Why? I mean, how did I feel? And not only that, but the treatment that they gave Zack. So they gave Zack, they were going to sort of fire him. Okay, now this goes to any director, right, who made the film, and then all of a sudden they say, you know, halfway through the film process, after cutting his other film, you know, and they were going to go over to him and, you know, and fire him from the film, but he had done so much, and then he loses his daughter, then they bring in Joss Whedon and stuff like that. It's just, you know, to finish off so he can go home and sort things out, but his wife was still sort of connected to the film project, so it raises so many questions. Maybe he foresaw what was going on in his daughter's life, and he wanted to carry on with the film to get through it all and stuff. But from the very first start of DCU, Warner Brothers wanted it. They were basically rushing it in order to make money fast, hurting the DC fans, hurting the prolongness of this film to so many people who have waited, and I've seen comments that this film was something for them to look forward to, and now it's done. They're questioning, what can I look forward to now, because we live in a world now where depression and suicidal things have gone up. I'm not saying it's that serious because it's a film, but some people do take that. Some people, you know, before they pass away, you know, you had Zack Snyder bring a film to a dying patient who wanted to see it before they died. So these things are there to help life seem that much bearable and to give people something to look forward to in life. And Warner Brothers didn't seem to care. And contract or not or whatever, you know, I am blaming everyone, from even Jeff Johns, because okay, he might not have had a lot of control, but as he said in a lot of interviews that comic was his thing and he was spending a lot of time. We need a team put together for that can take what, and Warner Brothers take a step back, get a team and get the DC started. You know, get it underway. Of course we have Aquaman coming up, we have Shazam, yep. Now they got Wonder Woman. Now here's the problem, right? A lot of people who were so fans of the Zack Snyder work are now arguing that Wonder Woman wasn't good. right? Because they prefer the Zack Snyder's version, and we really need to come together, people. We need to have fans unite, hence the page change. Right? We need to have these fans where we can go online and talk about how good a film is and not bother arguing with every DC fan that is there. We shouldn't be arguing, we shouldn't be putting Wonder Woman down. It had critical appraisal. Okay, critical appraisal was not what was needed, but the argument for it to be a good film is also there for backup. We cannot say that Wonder Woman wasn't liked or loved or whatever, because there's talk about Oscars, there's star ratings, there's people that have came away and you know, in most magazines giving it all this. So it's been liked, and it's given Warner Brothers that sort of respect. Now, also in Wonder Woman, you had that sort of you had the comedy, but it wasn't the comedy that was every 2 minutes. It was nicely placed, so it still felt different from a Marvel film in my eyes. So this is where Warner Brothers needs to start hammering down and getting the right people in charge and leaving it with them, and not stepping in a moment's notice to cut the film just because they want to line their pockets. So please, Warner Brothers, stop destroying the DC fans' hopes of films. These fans have been loving comics since the day they were born, for the last 75 years of DC Comics' existence. More than 75 years. So I want to take a minute's silence of a DC universe that could have been or should have been. And let's think about, you know, what Zack's went through, and the actors behind the scenes that love these films and that now, because of the WB's interference with the films, these actors, like Ben Affleck as Batman, will he keep his role going? Will Henry Cavill keep his Superman going? I believe he will. But with all these films being bashed about by Warner Brothers, would you not, as an actor, think, no, you can't get your shit together? So let's take a wee minute's silence, and let's start thinking about bringing the fans together and start, okay, we might not have a Snyder, any more Snyder films, even though he's going on to Wonder Woman 2 to help, but we just need a good team, don't we? After reading that, I was appalled at the way they behaved, and the uncaring of what DC fans want. And yes, DC movies are important because it then propels people to go and buy comic books. Movies, DC fans want the DC movies to be just up as high and as praised as the Marvel movies. Maybe not in the same style or whatever, but we do want our recognition of our heroes to be up there. And for half of us, I love Justice League film, but I want to watch a DC film and know that most of my fellow fans love it too, and I'm not arguing with them at it. So let's take a minute's silence and let's think about what we want, and let's think about poor Zack and the trouble he's went through. Right. So let us know in your comments below how you feel and how Warner Brothers can go forward. What's in shape for Warner Brothers? What do you think the next move will be? I believe full-heartedly that the franchise is not dead, they'll keep it going. But how can we recover? What sort of formula can unite these two fans, from the Zack Snyder fans to the people that actually loved Justice League? We should all love Justice League, no matter what went behind the scenes. Put that to our back of our minds. And it's just and just enjoy that it's in our lives at last. Okay, and let's hope that the next Justice League film will be the film that we should have got. Was it rushed to get to Justice League? Some people were arguing not, but it's hard right now being a DC fan. I go to many groups and they're all arguing if it's good, if it's bad. We shouldn't be that. So let's stand united, people. Let's support the fans that do like something. And let's dish all the hate of what it is. Yes, we are annoyed and we are angry at Warner Brothers for treating the fans this way. But together we've got to stand united, and let's look for a better future and hope it's just around the corner. Thank you.